Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, j.gray. Happy Valentine's Day. Today, it's a very special Mortal Kombat 11 Matchmaker Showdown. That's right, it's a first to 10 series between two excellent players that we're happy to have here today. As always, you can follow us on twitch.tv/Xbox for all sorts of fun streams. We highlight a variety of different video games and also fun tournaments and show matches like this one today. Also, huge thank you to NetherRealm Studios, Warner Brothers Games, making one of my favorite fighting game titles of all time. Now, to help break down all the action with me, please welcome my good friend, Mr. Aquaman. How you doing, Mr. Aquaman?
What's going on, Josh? Thank you so much for having me. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Nothing says love like ripping spines out from people's backs. You know what I mean? Welcome to the Matchmaker Showdown. It's going to be a first to 10, and it's going to be a battle that is very well themed out here for Valentine's Day. We have got two players that are, this is going to be a lover's quarrel here, Joshua Gray. We're going to be having two players going at it here, and it's a Valentine's special. I can't wait.
Yeah, hopefully not too many heartbreaks happening, but there will be some blood. There will be some smack talk, perhaps. But at the end of the day, we're happy to have these two players joining us, and they're going to be fighting for a $1,000 prize pool. $600 going to the winner, $400 going to second place. So that's still a really excellent date night. Before we bring in our two players, Mr. Aquaman, can you just briefly give us an overview of how a first to 10 is going to work in a series like this?
Absolutely, guys. These are two players that are going to be competing in a one-on-one format. It's going to be a showdown. They're going to play a match. A match is going to consist of 2 rounds, which are health bars, really, inside the game. And so once one player has won an individual match, it's going to go to their score. And the first player to win 10 of those matches is going to win this showdown. And it's a first to 10, which means that this could be 10-0. This could be 9-9 down to the wire. One of the greatest matches we've ever seen. That's what's great about this type of format.
Anything can happen. Let's bring on our two players. Please welcome everybody. Infinitii and ForeverKing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going very well. It's great to have both of you here. Infinitii, I'd love to start with you. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, about your role in the FGC, about your cosplay, and all the fun stuff that you've been up to over this? It feels like it's been a long time since we've seen each other at an event, obviously. So I would say over these last couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. Just like a quick summary on me, I started competing and cosplaying in the FGC in about 2017 during the release of Injustice 2. Since then, that's pretty much been my mission, like cosplaying, repping for the ladies I compete, going to as many events as I can, streaming when I can, and yeah.
And ForeverKing, I've known you for quite some time throughout your career. Tell us a little more about yourself and your current endeavors.
So, my name is ForeverKing. I've been competing ever since 2012. I think I'm actually the longest competing NRS player that's never taken any breaks or retired at any given time. Most of the time I'm just either playing video games, working out, or watching anime. Those are my top hobbies, I guess. I like to stay on the healthy side while I'm also, competing and traveling and doing all this stuff. So.
Well, there you go. You both look great. When it comes to Mortal Kombat 11, it's great to see when it brings people together as much as it tears people apart in some of these tournaments in the future. So do you have any kind of final messages? Like what would you like to do with the prize money? Any expectations, any smack talk, anything else you'd like to share? Infinitii, I'll let you go first.
Yeah, well, when I win the 600, I'm going to take him out to Universal. And remind him with every post we make on Twitter that I'm just that girl, bye. Might as well give me the prize right now.
Ooh, okay. ForeverKing.
Snap. So, me and Finny, I think we've played in tournament about, I want to say 3, 4, 5-ish times. And she hasn't gotten me yet. So if she did get me now, that would be the first. And of course, I'd be happy for her if she did. But I don't know if I'm ready to lose to her just quite yet.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, everybody. This is what Valentine's Day Matchmaker Showdown is all about for Mortal Kombat 11. So thanks to our players for joining us. Infinitii, I'll go ahead and let you exit AFK first, and then Christian, as soon as you're ready, go ahead and jump out, and then we'll get this started. Thanks again.
Sure. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Aquaman, we're going to go ahead and let them get ready here. But this series, I think is going to be a lot of fun. You and I have commentated a variety of tournaments in the world of NetherRealm Studios and NetherRealm games, and to be able to put something together like this, it just showcases how much fun we have in the community. I'm happy we get to do something like this together, man. So welcome.
Absolutely, man. Again, thank you so much for having me. This is just going to be a great time, and we're blessed with these two individuals that have been doing it for so long and at the highest level, and so much history between these two. Josh, when I first started playing Mortal Kombat, not even competitively, when I got MK9 and when I booted up ranked on Xbox, let's go, 360 days, if we were in there. And ForeverKing, and great, it's great that we're on Xbox here because I get to say this. My man, when I first played Mortal Kombat, booted it up, went to online, and hit ranked, he was sitting right there at #1 on the leaderboard, and has been for a very, very long time. The king of Xbox Mortal Kombat here is ForeverKing. A nice little story coming into this.
Well, there we go.
Come to me. I'll show you.
But this is a battle that it's one that you don't get to see too often, and not only are we getting a lover's quarrel in-game, I mean, we're getting it on the screen as well with Shao Kahn versus Sindel. Not what I expected here, but I'm loving it already, Josh, and the savagery that's coming out of Infinitii on some of these raw special moves that you can see she's taking some risks early on, not afraid to, because these two, you heard the smack talk early on, Josh, they're after each other's throats for this 600.
Oh, they are. They already know what they're going to do with the money, but this is a contention. But as you said, a perfect matchmaking storyline between Queen Sindel and Shao Kahn himself. I love one of my favorite lines in the whole campaign. Wife!
Oh, all I remember was Kotal Khan's head falling to the ground. Aftermath,
Ouch.
ladies and gentlemen, these two were, I mean, really the highlight of that DLC. The hair flip barely went over, and that should be chipped for ForeverKing, who's using this Shao Kahn, a rare character to see on the screen. But to note, his favorite character of all time is Shao Kahn, and so, oh no, Josh. As I say that, he tried to put out a big hammer swing, and Infinitii says, nope, not today. And starts off with some huge Sindel damage. He gets a lot off of those crushing blows.
Taking advantage of that window. Those startups are no joke when you got to swing a big hammer. And so to be able just to tap into that screen right at the beginning, that's going to offset a heck of a lot of health. But Sindel back in the corner again. King taking his time to find that opening again, going for the big startup, and Sindel trying to chip away more health. Boom! In your face.
Another big boot denied. King, a huge fan of wrestling, apparently. Infinitii's all over it. We're going to tie that one round apiece to start us off. She took the risk. There's a low that you can put in that mix-up as well with the low scream, and it's why you saw her try the overhead to keep King guessing. And look at the damage that King just got for the punish, too. And one fatal blow could turn the tide.
There's the throw. Just one opening. That's all Infinitii needs here. There it is. The jump.
Ooh, wake up, jump. The risk from Infinitii. I like it. And I mean, she might have a lot, you know, she could back up her smack talk here, Josh, because as I recall, the last time I saw these two together at an event, they were teamed up at We Play Dragon Temple, and Infinitii hard carried them from what I saw.
Another throw. Again, trying to disrupt the flow, right? You know they're going to block after they try to get an opening. You say, nope, not this time. Let me switch sides. That's what King wants. Another throw, but there is the download. Infinitii saying, nope, throw escape. Looking for that opening again, but there's the push. That's Shao Kahn. When he gets you in the corner, it's no joke, Mr. Aquaman. It hurts. It hurts so much.
Oh, it hurts so much indeed. And Infinitii doing what she can to avoid the pressure, flawless blocking the big gap. That's between the forward 3-4, those two kicks from Shao Kahn. It's one of the biggest weaknesses is pressure. Infinitii tried the raw fatal blow. And King, again, putting out that forward 4-3, and Infinitii, because she has no resources, King's not afraid, but the reversal hair flip. And another risk from Infinitii might be the final nail in the coffin here for game number 1. But how close? It doesn't get any closer than that. A round apiece, down to the last hit. And I can't wait to see this unfold even more. Strap yourselves in, guys. The first to 10. ForeverKing up 1-0.
King ready. He is ready. 1-0. I'll get that score updated here. But well done to King to start it off. What's the respect? We'll make it 10 just to get started. Oh, nope. It's going to be a 1.
Oh, that is the... Oh, no. That is the most disrespectful thing you can give someone because no, honestly, think about it. If you give them a 0, you could have just AFK'd and given them a 0. But if you give them a 1, you've gone out of your way to make sure that they get the lowest possible rating and that they see it. That's what that means right there.
Don't worry, everybody. I was adjusting the score. That was the reason why. That was the reason why.
Sure, Josh.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
I'm not like Goro. I don't have 4 arms. But if I did...
Josh is clearly choosing a side here. That's all I'm saying. I would be surprised if that scoreboard magically turned to 1-0 Infinity and no one noticed.
What? No. No, everybody would notice. I would love to mention some things that people should be noticing, and that's Game Pass has PC games. You knew this. Woo!
Return and again be my empress.
Here we go. Game number 2, Josh. Speaking of games on PC for Xbox, newly to the Game Pass. Mortal Kombat 11, baby.
Oh, yeah. All right, King's got that first point, everybody, but it's still anybody's game. Ah, that's the difficulty sometimes of Sindel when you commit to that string. Just like her daughter Katana, you commit to that string and you are left vulnerable.
Would you say that both Sindel and Katana have commitment issues?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I would.
That's way more canon than people probably realize.
And what better holiday to address it, right? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Stay safe out there. Oh my goodness, King right there, because I told you that string has an inherent weakness to it. Taking it away, this character has to take a risk, and the reward for taking that risk is what you just saw, some big damage. Infinity taking a lot of risks herself, but I like that between these two so far, Josh. It's risky play, but it's fun to watch.
You know, that hair whip, that whip and flip, if you can catch them off guard when they're trying to strike for that low, especially when you're trading. Oh, there's that opening. Spear this, she says. That Scream has got some distance. Little opener again. Stopping after that second low. Timing better, not overcommitment. Not overcommitting, as if they're learning, growing within this relationship.
Oh, and now she's entered a long-distance relationship, trying to keep him away as much as possible. But that's going to be a clean punish for ForeverKing on the low stream. Okay. Well, what a health lead for Infinity. Can't you tie us up in the 2 games apiece? Final round? I don't want to curse her, but no punish on the shoulder charge.
Going for the safety after that high. Oh, careful. There's that corner once again. Shao Kahn. This is what he lives for.
That's some grown man damage in the corner. Oh, in the back 3, this could be death. Oh no, Josh, I think it is.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness! Who got hit
King.
twice in the corner from Shao Kahn? You talked about it. When this character gets you in the corner, your anxiety starts to raise a little bit. I don't care who you are. I know when I'm in that hammer's range and my back is to the corner, I start perspirating just a little bit.
Perspirating. I'm
Perspirating?
sweating while I'm waiting for that hammer to come my way.
I'm perspirating. I'm perspiraying. I'm doing all kinds of things. You saw almost 400 damage each one of those combos, which is almost 2-tapping most characters. And will we see a character swap at some point? It looks like we're just going to stick it out. Sindel v. Shao Kahn. These guys do play a lot of characters, though. If you're watching, ForeverKing, known for Kung Lao as well, as Geras in this game, a couple others. Infinitii, known for Jade. Known for Melina. Known for, again, a couple of characters, which is really cool to see. And going to Sindel in this one, you know, she recently picked up Jade. About a year back, or about 3 months back. I don't know. Time's kind of weird here in MK11 if you watch the story mode. So I am curious, the longer that this goes, Josh, if these characters are going to stay the same, but I love that they're keeping it on theme here for us. And they are no slouches with these characters. And another Scream KB, one of the biggest, most active moves in this game is that amplified Scream from Sindel. You see it just put out a tornado of greatness in front of her. And if it catches anything as a punish, you see the KB and big damage she gets off of it. Look at the way she controls and how Infinity is controlling the space in front of her with it.
Trying to get that score adjusted real quick. We got that sound back, everybody. Whoo, these players are moving quick, but don't discount Infinity's Nimble movement. Again, just finding those openings with that whip and flip. The difficulty, though, is if you miss, it is so punishable. Nice overhead.
He tries it again. Blocking this out this time. ForeverKing's been really risky with the health deficit with those forward 3-4s, those kicks in into the shoulders. Has been catching Infinitii off guard, and the damage we already know. So really good to see her just stay defensive there and not take those risks. And that could be the adjustment that needs to be made here. But she's finally up early. Here in game 3.
Wondering if that was going to be the low after that string. Go for the low, you can go for that kick to get out of there. It is a fun 50-50 as Sindel, but again, at the end of the string, you got to be careful because this is the type of window that Kahn is looking for to do so much damage, Mr. Aquaman.
And his strike range is ridiculous. Coming in with the boot, that's plus on block, so it's not even your turn. If you block that big boot, and that's why you see ForeverKing try to abuse it. Speaking of abuse, the forward 4s are coming a knocking from Sindel there. Plus frames. And guys, here in fighting games, what plus frames mean is that when someone blocks something and you're plus, that means that you are actually going to do something quicker than your opponent most times than not. That's what the frame advantage is. And a neutral jump kick, Infinitii. A couple of those have been wild, and they've been working. Uh-oh, Josh, should we talk about it?
We got to. This is a message being sent.
Infinitii said that was an accident. I'm not believing that one bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
Oh, my bad. I did 4 inputs and a button on accident. I'm sorry.
GG. Well, Infinitii puts a point on the board. There we go. Put some respect on it.
These two have met, King was talking about, quite a few times offline. And so they even have kind of a rivalry going back. And I remember a really big one. They actually met decently far into Evolution 2019, if I'm not mistaken, Josh, which is a really cool thing to note that, you know, how these two met through Mortal Kombat. And it was almost through combat. And look at the story today. Having these two on, and it's what they're doing. What they love.
Love to see it. You know, so many great memories within the community. Oh, hello, Kotal.
Whoa. I've never seen ForeverKing play this character, but this is my favorite character in the game, so I'm pretty excited.
Okay. He's doing it not just for the memes, he's doing it for the dreams, everybody. Kotal Kahn.
ForeverKing has told us 2 things here, Josh. He loves big body characters that do a lot of damage. And half of his pre-game interview was working out, so it makes sense.
He's looking great too, you know, it's great to see people in the community, such as yourself. You and I have talked about it on my podcast, how important fitness is, especially if you want to be a better gamer and have that good response time. Despite getting older, stay fit, you can play Mortal Kombat better. Hoo-hoo to the face!
I mean, speaking of response time, Infinitii just showed hers off with a beautiful anti-air, and then the crushing blow that you see so much damage off of. And depending on the variation of Kotal Kahn that ForeverKing brought, we could be seeing some massive damage as well. Look how big Kotal Kahn is on the screen. It's like a fridge.
Fridge magnet. Magnet for destruction. Oh, the throw miss. Nice neutral jump coming from Infinitii.
Yeah, this is a grappler character as Kotal Kahn, guys, and his command grab gives him a damage boost. You're gonna see him, oh, and a rare crushing blow right there. Kotal Kahn's disc. We call it the pizza. And Papa Khan's pizza is always on time.
Pizza time.
250 damage. And the cat, which is immune to projectiles when amplified. ForeverKing, quite literally going for the throat here.
All right, using that second kick. Oh, pizza time again.
Oh, and now he's going to praise the gun. He just did photosynthesis live here on Xbox.
Wow. Mark it, folks. Clip that. Oh! Double hit. Nice! Solid 2.
And this matchup is all about those big buttons. Both characters have a very similar ranged forward 2 input, which is forward, Y, I believe it is.
Yep.
And insane damage off it, safe mix-ups or safe staggers. Oh, that's a huge read with the neutral jump punch, and that is going to be all she wrote. He's going to save the fatal blow. The fatal blow would have killed right there, Josh. I don't know why he was holding it.
Oh, I had him in the air. Infinitii looking for that opening, but Kotal Kahn in the hands of ForeverKing says no, and by the throw.
Oh boy. Is he gonna Mercy? Oh no, I think he's trying to get the... Oh no, he messed it up. I don't know. So, if he would have gone for the Mercy, I saw that he had the cat from Kotal Kahn, and that has a really good brutality, and you have to Mercy in order to get it. You have to Mercy and then end with the ground cat. But boy, oh boy, is it worth it. I thought he was gonna go for it to show us some madness, but instead he's gonna take this 3-1 lead. Now will Infinitii switch? Will Infinitii switch to Jade and keep this lover's quarrel going? It's just a never-ending cycle, and that's exactly what we're gonna get. Does she have the Oshtek outfit?
Ooh.
I don't think she does. She was saying that she didn't have a lot unlocked on this. Oh, I mean, it's still looking pretty good. Not a lot unlocked on here. Like Brutal, she in some pre-game smack talk was talking about if she had some Brutals unlocked, she'd be showing off even more.
Yeah.
On this man.
Yeah.
And I love it.
That's why we want cross save in the future, please. But it's all good. Yeah, so many great outfits, so many great ways to express yourself in the game. And then also, it's kind of fun too if you see an outfit or a piece of DLC that had come out. You know, when Aftermath was coming out, going, oh, these new characters, I gotta give them a shot. I gotta see how they perform. And then after that, you're like, yep, glad I made this decision for sure.
And we begin with a raw apocalypto, if you get that reference.
I remember that movie.
Heyo. That's the only part I remember from the movie. I was
Oof. Rough day.
Big damage.
Rough day.
And not much Infinitii can do about that. That is a breakaway, although not guaranteed off of that particular Crushing Blow launcher. There are ways to stop that breakaway mechanic with designated moves that each character has, that most characters have, I should say. Uh-oh, she got the throw, but she took a lot of damage in that Sunray. When Kotal Kahn gets the Sunray up, he gains health while in it, and the opponent takes damage while in it. It's kind of a win-win.
Oh, wow. What a punish. Coming from ForeverKing here, waiting for that kick string from Jade. It can be a bit tricky, but dang, that was perfect timing. Perfect timing from ForeverKing.
Yeah, a lot of this game, wow, what a trade right there. A lot of this game is knowledge, right, Josh, in so many aspects. And one of them is the corner and these interactables. This is huge damage from Infinitii. No, she dropped the Ender. King pressing buttons, the wake up 3, which is one of the safest options. Kotal's is safe on block, one of the few in the game. Not afraid to do it is King, and he makes a huge, this is a crushing blow. Ouch! Oh, that's a lot of damage, Josh.
Catches
that's
her
a
out
lot
of the
of
air.
damage.
My goodness.
There's one place you don't want to find yourself. It's on the end of Kotal Kahn's sword.
Oh,
huge.
Great air control coming from Kotal. And there's that punish. Going for that low again, not burning the meter. Smart. Real heads-up play from Infinitii, keeping Kotal in the corner. Now there's that trick, and that's the throw. He was waiting for it, Mr. Aquaman. He was waiting for it.
Hey, man, go for the command grab. ForeverKing just wanted a hug.
That's what we all just want on Valentine's Day, everybody.
Just want the hug. He just wants to feel something. Mostly his legs again, but that's another story.
Oh, good golly.
I'm full of them when it comes to Kotal. I'm
wow. I still love that moment in the campaign, though. Kotal! She runs and kisses him. Like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I see it.
That's why Kotal was so happy to give up the, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it, guys. Go play MK11.
Go play.
And guess what? On PC, it's a different game entirely. The cat's going to connect from downtown. And King is going to 4-1. He's going full screen, which means that he might perform a Mercy. I don't know what he's doing. I think that he forgot the fatality input. I feel like we should deduct the point from ForeverKing for forgetting, but 4-1. He is backing up the dog. He said Infinitii's never beaten me when it matters in a tournament, and he doesn't want to stop that today. 4-1. But I believe in Infinitii. I believe in the comeback.
I believe too.
There's a lot of games to be played still. A lot of time for adjustment. And the longer that you play against someone, the more... It's like poker. It's like, you know, the more information that you take in from your opponent, the more that you can use that against them. You know, picking up on tendencies, picking up on what they do in certain situations. You know, if they have a habit of doing something every time you do something, all that information is so much better in a long set because you can take that and actually have time to adjust. Because sometimes in these shorter match formats that are competitive, you know, some people just get lost in the sauce and then they're done. You know, you're down one match and then you're freaking out and then you lose one more and then you're eliminated.
Yep.
And not a lot of people can make those adjustments in that short amount of time. But here, there's a lot of time for anyone to be able to go, okay, something's clearly not working. Let's see if we can make an adjustment and finish. And Infiniti's been close in all of these.
From myself.
You would do the same.
Close to make ForeverKing sweat, and then also
Hesitation.
have to kind of remind himself of like, I gotta watch out for this string. It's upcoming, and seeing Infinitii start to get that download, not playing as, you know, partially predictable. But with a player like Jade, you know, when you have those mid kicks, it's just one of the best options to use when you're that up close.
Yeah, it really is. You know, you take your turn with it, you pressure with it. Ooh, and one of the best things about Jade is the down 2 as well. And she's 2 for 2 on getting that crushing blow, and it's one of the most unique requirements. Uh-oh. I say that as King makes a big read of his own. Yeah.
That's that trade. Well, you look at just the distance where she's at, thinking, if I was playing as Jade, what would I do? I would do that teleport kick, that flash kick, and then bam, just going for the duck. No block, just holding the duck, and then uppercut. It's a bit of a risk, but when you can really kind of feel where your opponent is playing the footsie game, oh, bam, you make stuff happen. Now Kotal puts Jade in the corner.
Yeah, it was just a crazy decision by ForeverKing. Woke up with the up 3, and because it hit Infinitii, Infinitii's natural reaction to getting hit, and your natural reaction to getting hit in any fighting game, is you assume that your opponent has hit advantage, hence getting hit. And so it's their turn, and you respect that, and so you block. King used that respect against her, assumed she was going to block, and dashed up command grab. Very smart stuff from ForeverKing if you catch it.
Very smart. Oh, going for the parry, but it's a low from King.
And then again in that same situation, if you notice, that's what Kotal's doing. That's the game plan. You get hit advantage, and then you make them guess throw or pressure.
Kahn declaring to the world, praise the sun!
Praise the sun! Oh man, he is getting a little happy with that sword. Negative on block at that range. Okay, at that range it's probably safe.
There's that low. Mix up. No, low again. Throw. Infinitii looking for this opening. There's the window.
Okay, 130. Watch out. Okay, no defensive bar for Kahn now for King. And anything's going to be chip. Very smart, guys. You can chip out an MK11, but your opponent has to have no defensive bar for them to be fully chipped out. Two defensive bars saves you from chip twice, but does not regenerate in that scenario.
There's those medium kicks. Check, check, check. Low, low. And then going for meter burn. Keeping him tucked. Nice.
Some huge swings. Okay, Infinitii.
Just anticipating that throw, Mr. Aquaman, again. Knowing what option your opponent's going to play. It's how you play against your opponent, not just the fighter they choose. Nice backup. Finally, that throw connects.
Ooh. Ooh. That's some big damage right there. Kahn has crushing blows on both his forward and his back throw. And she tried to mix right there, and that is gonna be all she wants. She can't break away for free, and she does. That particular launcher again, as she low profiles the interactable grab. King tried another one, and wait a second. If that would have connected, we could have seen a potential robbery from Infinitii on the final remaining health bar of ForeverKing, but he's gonna summon the Amulet of Shinnok there in the corner and blast his way to a 5-1 lead.
You know,
and will we see? Do you think that the longer this goes, that we might see another matchup between potentially like Johnny Cage versus Sonya or Liu Kang versus Katana? Do you think that they might end up somewhere there as well? Because we're back to back now between two characters in story mode.
Hey, I'd love to see it. I love to see it. There's so many great couples in the game within the lore of Mortal Kombat. Another reason why so many people love it, and there's so much possibilities sometimes too when you think about shipping different characters. But when it came to Kotal and Jade, like when that was revealed in Mortal Kombat 11, you're like, yeah, it wasn't kind of out of, you know, it kind of made sense.
What's crazy is like everyone was for it.
Yeah.
Everyone. I don't think anyone was like, nah, nope.
Yeah, then what, Melina and Rain were a thing, but I think they were just trying to use each other to their own, you know, political ends and for power and whatnot. But I think Melina and Tanya...
I think they did that
actually,
in the comic as well.
Yeah, but Melina and Tanya, I think, you know, make a good couple too. So there's some great possibilities out there. Everybody deserves to find that happiness. Everybody deserves to be loved.
That's right.
Praise the sun. 5-1 in our first to 10 here, Mr. Aquaman. And yeah, as you mentioned, and as our two players mentioned during the interview, Infinitii has won in the tournaments when she has faced off against ForeverKing. So this may be a bit of a vengeance match as well.
Oh, indeed. And King is making some incredible reads with those raw swords, and it's smart against Jade because she likes to try to control the space in front of her in this match in particular with that instant air glaive, that projectile that she throws in the air. And so he's trying to shut down her going to the air by putting that there and having it punish, and it leads to a massive crushing blow. I say that as Infinitii. I've got some nice pressure going here post that. Uh-oh, King's able to regain some ground here, and positioning is a lot in fighting games, guys. Avoiding the corner should be on everyone's mind, always and forever, and the decisions you make are sometimes to put your opponent in the corner, and that's exactly why King did what he did just now. Uh-oh, she's dead.
Ooh, it hurts so much.
It hurts so good.
So much damage. You look at just that crushing blow in comparison to a fatal blow, you know, and just you send a message and you're able to execute that.
Oh no, and now he's got a damage boost as well. Almost picked up off of that. That would have been almost 30% with that damage boost guaranteed. Infinitii needs to find something. Oh no, King's corner pressure is surmounting right now. She does land the crushing blow, and you have to let the first hit of it whiff. And that's why I said it's one of the coolest requirements for a crushing blow in this game.
Good blocks, good checks either side, and there's that throw again. ForeverKing utilizing it to his advantage for sure, but Infinitii's been checking him. Not letting him throw for free a lot of times. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Smacked through!
Oh no, Josh. She really did try though, and you have to respect the valiant effort that she gave to try to interrupt that and to hit that before it got to her. And King gonna pounce the screen here.
6-10.
1. Man, this is a 2-on-1. It's a dude and a cat. Like, come on.
Yeah, right. That's a tag team for sure. What do you think would be Jade's spirit animal?
Oh man, that's an excellent question.
Because I could see it like a panther, to kind of complement, but I don't know if she would also be a cat.
Easy, Velociraptor.
There you go. There you go.
I have no clue. I was like, she's an assassin who wants to be stealthy and deadly, and like a Velociraptor, like in the Jurassic Park scene.
And super safe mid kicks. I mean, those Velociraptors had those big claws on their foot, right? So they would slash you. So it's just like the perfect mid kick. So safe.
Maybe I'll be thinking about that more as this set progresses. That's for sure.
I'll be thinking about that when Dr. Grant's talking to that kid in the first Jurassic Park. Oh, here we go.
So Josh, I think that we might be getting that storyline I alluded to earlier, where we see Mama Blade. Now, if she gets a victory, will we see Johnny from ForeverKing?
Ooh.
This is considered kind of tough for Sonya Blade up close, and her main goal is going to be to try to keep Kotal away. And as you see here, already doing a pretty poor job of it, because once he closes the gap once, it's hard for him to let go. With the range that he has, with the options that he has, every throw, and oh no, the roll there from King makes Sonya Blade whip that entire string into the corner, and look at this reward. My goodness, the damage into another command grab, and Kotal Kahn just wants some Hawaiian punch. My goodness. He's thirsty tonight.
Wants that ecto cooler. Well, trying to get out of the corner, you know, those wrist
Yeah, those onion rings.
Sending those magical rings, they can do some serious damage when you're not expecting it. But that's, you know, gonna help with the range. There's the mix-up up close. That's what you want.
Cool, right into the sweet chin music too. And one great thing about this matchup, because I said Sonya Blade wants to keep him away, that projectile that you saw, oh no. Kotal Kahn can't really jump it, so it's going to be really good at keeping him at bay. It's just, can you keep him off of you? Oh, King believes in winning. One hit to fatal blow and it's over.
It's like
Not
a
like
tree.
this.
It's like he's sawing through a tree. All right, Sonya. Oh, there was a potential overhead for that mix. Through the, get out of the sun. No!
Oh, I thought she was finally gonna read it. I felt like King had gotten too, and hear me out, had gotten too patterny with it, right, Josh? That's what I was talking about earlier. right now, like if I was playing King in this set, I would have been like, man, he's up 3'd an awful lot in these closeout situations. Let me for once try to bait this. I thought Infinitii believed that, but that's the beauty of fighting games, is that King can counter condition you to read that he's not going to, and then blow you up for it as well.
True.
And that's some deep mind games in competitive fighting games.
So those type of mind games as well, that as a player you start to develop and see it happen in real time when you watch these pros do it. It's one of the most favorite things for me about fighting games is you can actually see in real time somebody learning and making those adjustments. And you know, you see it in sports here and there when it comes to that 1v1 specific adjustments, definitely, you know, in contact sports. But as a player, as an avid fan of Mortal Kombat, just to feel that download happen in real time is so exhilarating. Last time I was streaming some Mortal Kombat, I was up against some players online in Combat League, and I'd get my butt kicked the first round, but realize what they were doing that was going right for them and what I was doing that was going right for me, made the adjustments, and then won those matches back to back to back. And people were like, let's go, these comebacks. I'm like, yeah, but I'm just trying to articulate how to make those adjustments. And again, one of the most exhilarating things in all of not just fighting games, but video games, that feeling.
Oh, 100%. And you know, one of the most tried and true things that's been said in fighting games is there's only one way to get better, and that's to lose.
Good one. Really enjoy that one. Another one is to get good at fighting games, you have to have the discipline to know when not to press a button.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a hurdle that a lot of people struggle to get over, guys. It's some good advice.
Oof.
You gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
That's right.
Know when to walk away and know when to pick a top tier.
Yeah, it's somebody who's stuck with Katana through thick and thin and then started to play as Jackie and realized, oh, this is what it feels like to play top tier. Oh, okay. Got it.
Infinitii gets around on the board here,
Nice,
dropping the
Infinitii.
drone from the sky, and it hit him out of the cat before it became projectile immune, and she did it again there with the ring. And there, not a lot of people know, but if you press a button right there, Josh, when that cat's coming at you, you can anti-air. You can just press it like a down one, and you'll get an anti-air on it.
Just gotta catch
When it's
in
done
that
from full
mid-read.
screen and you react. Yeah, exactly. When you see him come, you're like, okay, come here, kitty.
Watch that throw. Nice counter.
Beautiful whiff punish right there from Infinitii, but she should have believed in it. Could have gotten a little higher reward off of that.
Oh, there's that throw again. Come on, Infinitii. Nice. Good read.
Back to the corner you go. Oh my goodness, threw him onto a grenade. And King has been so aggressive with those wake-ups. Multiple times he's forward-rolled out of the corner too. And sometimes it's caught her whiffing with that string in particular for some big damage when she's trying to get some pressure going. She's not believing in these mix-ups, Josh, even though they're working.
They were working, and I think King was like, she's not going to do it again. She's not going to do it again. Same thing. Oh, no! Indigestion.
That's a 250 damage pizza coming in hot and ready. Right there.
Pepperoni and black olives. Let's go. Nice. Keep up that pressure.
Loaded with vitamin C, just like these God Rays. Love the animation. Sonya played wake up short hop kick. There's a rare one for you.
Yeah, you don't see that power kick that often coming from Kotal, but it's effective. Oh, another throw. Dash forward throw.
Just it like suck her in. He was like, get over here.
Yeah. Oh, the sword of death. There's that overhead mix.
He was so committed. He's gonna wake up, jump, King, you madman. Is this gonna be it though?
Whoa!
It is gonna kill, but it's gonna get her close. One more read. Can Infinitii get back on the board here?
Going
One
for
hit
the
away.
Blocks. There it is!
Oh, I don't know. That may have punished the down 4 that he did right there, which is
Yeah.
why it crushed and glowed. Interesting enough, that down 4 got him killed. If King would have done nothing, would have survived a little bit longer. Infinitii back on the board. Gets the M16 in hand. Where was that during the fight?
they had to make it a fair fight, right?
You could have needed that. I feel like that would have been what it's needed to take down Kotal Kahn. Just,
Respect earned. All right, Infinitii, let's get that score for you here. Put a 2 on a board.
2-7. And now I'm going to make a read that we're going to see the Johnny Cage.
Oh, cool.
No! Kung
Okay.
Lao. ForeverKing's going with the character that he has put the most time into in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, there we go. You know, you're
He's a-
starting to peel back that onion and get to the layers when your man brings out his main.
That is what I would say is happening right now. Is that Infinitii has unleashed ForeverKing's potential final form here.
Here we go.
I make that reference as well because King, one of the big, there's 2 things he's massive fans of. One's Mortal Kombat, the other Dragon Ball Z. So I love making both references with him.
He's the legend.
But this might be his final form. Is Kung Lao, his Mortal Kombat 9 main, his MKX main, his main in this game for quite some time. I mean, he is just a Kung Lao specialist. Although off to a wonderful start here is Infinitii, the Z hat from Kung Lao. Call the Z hat because it looks like a Z when it comes out. Really, really good in pressure. Can take turns away. Can set up a continuous pressure from him. And speaking of continuous pressure, Sonya Blade's about to do that full screen. And Kung Lao answers with some spiritual guidance. The ancestors coming into play here.
Woo!
Generations of the Shaolin.
They all showed up. They're like, you're up against Sonya Blade, you'll need our help. Especially in the hands of Infinitii. Getting those lows. No overhead in that. Mix in the neutral. Oh! Let's go! Bye to your knee. Bye to your
That should be
belly.
the round right there. How crazy is that she used the jump in that kept him grounded? So, I mean, it would have been guaranteed even off like jump kick or something. But wow, did that happen so quick. And she's up now. She said, put this crusty Kung Lao away.
Yeah, I wonder if that advantage is knowledge and exposure, just playing against Kung Lao in the hands of ForeverKing so much. But this is where you don't want to be. There's that opening. Good read, good check. Finish the combo, finish the fight.
What a turnaround. That would have been, you know, she really made the most out of ForeverKing's drop right there and now finds herself in a perfect position. Back to mid-screen with room to breathe and use her best tools, which are her zoning moves, to complement the normals, to either get someone into the range where you can press buttons, or to keep them out of them. Or to keep them out of the range. Oh, spiritual guidance pickup. Nice from ForeverKing, the execution.
Ancestors not letting him down. Ancestors don't fail me now, says Kung Lao.
Ancestors give me strength. No, that's Nightwolf. Invincible. That was MK9 Nightwolf, I think. I'm my bad on that.
Oh, yeah. Good low read. Ooh. Oh, go block, wrong time. Oh, same for King.
I love how in a lot of these, situations, when someone makes a really good decision, the other one makes a really good one back. And I've loved that back and forth between these two throughout the set.
You'd say they definitely have good chemistry.
Hey-oh!
Nice damage from Sonya. 357, 12-hit combo.
I would say in and off the battlefield there as well, Josh. Let's go. Infinitii. Can we get a 3-7? I want to see the comeback happen. I want to see a miracle here on Xbox. If you guys want to check this game out, you can yourselves on Game Pass. I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to change your life, especially story mode. I haven't gone back since experiencing it on this. Graphically, everything about it, guys. And Infinitii, another win pose. 3-7. Is the message being sent right now?
I think so. I think so, Mr. Aquaman.
Mama Blade's on the board.
Mama Blade is on the board. Well done, Infinitii. 3-7. Don't call it a comeback. Been here the whole time. Updating the score.
So what is King to do now? Does he believe in the Kung Lao pick? He does.
I think so, yeah. I think so. I mean, you watch some of that domination in the corner. If he can scramble and make it happen, good. But, you know, Infinitii, like I said, watching where Kung Lao's strengths unfold in the match, it's just one of the most intimidating, I would say, fighters to go up against when you don't know what he's capable of. Once you start to understand the pattern, then Kung Lao becomes a little bit less intimidating, just slightly less, especially with the zoning control of that Z-hat. It's a bit of a startup, but it is very effective. Very effective.
Yes, it is. Kung Lao is a character built around you thinking you can take your turn and then going, haha, I lied to your face. That's what Kung Lao is really all about, with a variation like this.
Oh, good cancel.
Yeah, nice fake out attempt there by Infinitii. And King, because he has such a lead here, Josh, what I talked about earlier is coming into play, which is time to adjust. And that's why we're not seeing the switch off of Kung Lao, I think, because he's like, you know what? She showed me something. I've got quite a few games. Let's see if we can make some adjustments with Lao here. Oh, that was an input error going to the skies, and that's gonna be it. No, closeout by King. And the robbery from Infinitii. She's like, give me this health bar. I'm maintaining this momentum that she's built.
Wow. Domination. Domination, everybody.
Round 2, fight.
Starting it off with the rings. She says, I told you to put a ring on it.
Uh-oh. This is a sequence that we're seeing here. ForeverKing accidentally hitting behind Sonya Blade right there, and the 2 drops gives her a chance at life. Nice side switch. Multiple enders to that. That puts you full screen, that puts you close. Oh, and there's the sweet chin music.
357 back in the corner. Going for those lows again. Oh, whiff. That's standing 4. Good return. She was waiting for that throw.
That's not easy to do as well. Breaking the throw in a moment like that. And this has been an unreal comeback. Mind you, she was down about 60% health.
Whoa.
When that began, 70% health even, Josh. And she took almost the whole bar, and now she's dancing on him. Bagged him back. Calling the team. Says, target down, tag him, bag him, area secured.
Target destroyed. Nice work, Sonya.
Target destroyed. Earthrealm, up 1-0 in these games, baby.
Get that score updated here real quick.
4-7 now. We got ourselves a little bit of a match.
Boom, that deserves a 10. 4-7 indeed,
Ooh.
Mr. Aquaman. And again, you know, these two players have a history. Not just as a couple in real life, but also up against each other in some tournaments. Can you detail for us once again kind of what their history is before we had the joy, the pleasure of showcasing their gameplay today?
Yeah, as King alluded to, they've played quite a few times in an official capacity before. One was at the World Championships at Evolution, offline in Injustice 2. And they met recently back in 2019. There was an event called Aurora Blitz, and these two met each other in winners finals and grand finals. It was 3-2 and 3-1 respectively. Really close matches, which is awesome. And then one of the coolest things I get to talk about is that they teamed up together for an amazing 2v2 event that was at an event that was called We Plays Dragon Temple. And they were on a team together. And one of the funnest events that I've ever been a part of. And Infinitii was the one to really carry ForeverKing in that, if you ever check that out. Which is just something I imagine she held over him for quite some time, which I just hope that she did at this point.
Absolutely. You know, when you make those memories together, it can really build something quite beautiful in this human experience of ours. Another reason why I loved attending all the different fighting game events, and fingers crossed we'll have a return to normalcy, hopefully sooner than later. But one day, we invite you all, if you can make it out to one of these fighting game events, please do. You'll have a blast.
Absolutely. Okay. Infinitii, the interruption. I mentioned Geras was one of his characters, by the way, as we see the Select here. He's got the sand pillar. He's got the sand clone, and what a variation! Oh no! Oh no! Not the mid-round one.
What a
Oh
message.
no!
What a
Even
message.
Infinity felt that one.
Round 2. Fight.
Because that was the first one. Oh my goodness. That is a confident looking ForeverKing if he anti-aired with temporal advantage. And if he hit for enough with the temporal advantage, I wonder if we're going to see one of the coolest brutalities in the game at the end too. I wonder if we're going to see the Thanos snap.
I love the names for their variations. Busta Times for Geras in the hands of ForeverKing, and Beyblade for Sonya.
Oh, let it rip.
Infinity. Oh, ho! That was close. Dang.
Uh-oh.
That's 8. That's a back-breaking 8. That would make Bane happy.
And the judo chop.
Mr.
8
Wayne.
to 4.
Oh, Geras versus Bane.
Oh, that's
Hello?
right.
What? One day. That would be cool. But what a brawler.
I did it for you. The people.
The people.
The people. That's all I remember. But it's so good.
So good. Ah, you think darkness is your ally.
Oh, I love that it's the same voice in Harley.
Yep. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see light until I was a man, and by then it was blinding. All right. As you can tell, all fans of Batman and his cadre of villains.
Hey, Injustice, put out by NetherRealm Studios. DC, it's got a home here, baby.
Yes, sir, indeed. Shout out to
Infinity.
Shout out. We'll give some free publicity here. Shout out to Peacemaker. I've been having fun watching that.
Hey,
So if you're into something that's rated mature, like Mortal Kombat, but a lot of fun.
I'm waiting for the final episode before binging it.
Yeah, so it's the penultimate episode. Landed last week. So yeah, so it'll be this week, Valentine's Day week. It'll be the finale.
Ooh, let's go. And I just watched it again last night, Josh. I kid you not. Injustice 2, the Injustice animated movie.
The animated
as well.
movie, yeah.
And
Right on.
people flamed it, but it was way better than I went in with zero expectations just because I saw but it was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Harley Quinn season 3. What a great show. What a great Aquaman in that show. Ahoy!
Ahoy! That's the best thing ever. Ahoy! I also, can I give one spoiler for the Injustice movie? It's not even a spoiler, but they put a super from the game in the movie.
Ooh, nice.
So it's not really a spoiler because I won't say whose, but it's an incredible homage to the NetherRealm Studios game.
There you go. Well, we love to see those super moves as well in Mortal Kombat. That love the animations of those films. The Mortal Kombat Legends series, Scorpion's Revenge,
Oh, yeah.
and Battle of the Realms. Highly recommend those as well, everybody. All right, Infinity holding her own here against ForeverKing's Geras. That download's happening. 4-8, Infinity is down, but not out yet. ForeverKing inching closer and closer, 2 victories away from securing that $600 prize. $400 going to second place, so both players getting paid today, Mr. Aquaman.
Yes, they are. Ooh, that's gonna be a big punish. Unconventional one, but dang, did it look good.
Man,
As Infinity.
sound effects so good.
The gauntlet in the corner.
Yeah,
The
it
dunk.
just resonates with you.
Oh, you feel it. It hurts. I mean, it looks like there's extra force behind it. That's for dang sure. Ooh, speaking of extra force, youch. Oh, this is the force. This is the might of the special forces that we're seeing here.
Welcome to
Gears-
Earth. Oh, shut him down!
Ooh, ooh. Hit him with the Gears of War curb stomp. Let's go.
Wow. Shout out to Gears.
Oh, always and forever.
That's another 10, everybody. That's a 10.
I hope that Xbox doesn't take offense to this, but I have gotten Game Pass so many times to play Gears of War. Gears of War is just embedded in my system since a kid. Those 360 days. Glory days, my friend. And you know what? Still going.
Still going. That's right. Gears Pro League's been amazing this season. Shout out to everybody who's been tuning in. And also, The Batman is sponsoring Gears. I also got my tickets for The Batman. Super stoked for that. I'm going to be seeing the fan preview, I think that's what they were calling it, on March 1st.
Nice. Another character swap here, Josh, late in the set.
SubZero.
For Infinitii, and ForeverKing says, everybody, chill!
Chill! Allow me to break the ice.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
I also love a quote from
see
Uma
myself.
Thurman as Poison Ivy. He's like, when I told Lady Freeze when I pulled her plug, this is a one-woman show. I would like quote that all the time as a 9-year-old. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you haven't seen...
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Robin?
it. You won't get
You
it.
may not be ready for that yet, but your kids are going to love it.
Exactly.
Prove yourself worthy, says SubZero. Infinitii definitely proving herself worthy. Here we go, 5 to 8.
Yeah, this has been a wonderful set. Oh, that did not combo. The overhead found its mark. Ladies and gentlemen, another character swap. SubZero. This is an offensive machine. This character has got some of the deadliest actual mix-ups in the game in the form of a low and an overhead combo starter.
Yep, every time he does that slide, I think to myself, cold-blooded! Oh, there's that freeze.
Didn't know that was punishable right there. Okay, King. Oh, is he gonna go for the crushing blow? Nope. Just a simple ender. He's gonna be saving it. Goes underneath the down one right there. I know
What a
that word's
hop.
not real, guys, but
What a
it's in my
hop.
vocabulary. Ooh, dropped it.
Just out of range of her wake up too, man. Knowing this matchup, ForeverKing looking very impressive, but Infinitii not out yet. Come on, Infinitii. Dodges the ice overhead. No throw this time.
Woo, the back two connects, but it was too high for the ice ball to land. But the 1-2s from King, those double taps,
Round 2.
gonna close it out.
Fight.
Got a match point for 9-5, and he slides right into her DMs to start this one off.
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
All right, Sub. Ooh. Put in an ice chest where the heart used to be. An ice box. Bam! Nice!
Oh, he took the risk again. This time Infinitii was ready for it, but we didn't see the huge punish. And that's what makes it tricky, that slide, is sometimes when you're too, like, autopilot in your reversal, like hers is a high, it'll miss the punish on the slide because he's still so low to the ground. So you have to wait a second and then do it.
Good dodging. Waiting. She's just waiting for that slide to pop. As most people do. They're up against Sub, and ForeverKing knows it. Goes for the throw. Oh, the footsie game!
Josh, that was a millimeter from working. Are you kidding me? Oh,
Wow.
no. Oh, my goodness.
It's beautiful frames on PC. Woo! Woo!
Wow. Oh. 9-5 now?
9 to 5. She's working 9 to 5.
She's going to need you to make the comeback happen.
That's right. All right, let's get that score updated for ForeverKing. Boom, boom, bam.
5-9. Is there going to be a character swap? There is. We're going to see the force of nature
Ooh,
herself.
okay,
The elder goddess.
Speaking
The-
of top tier.
Colosseum.
The avatar herself, the wielder of every element.
Including the element of surprise. Because it's always a surprise that I remember what Cetrion can do when I'm up against her. I'm like, oh yeah, you have rocks and
Everything.
fire,
as it turns
and
out.
you can turn into a giant. An intergalactic planetary.
She friggin' chucks Shrek's boulder at you. Just
Oh, it's in the back of my mind. Donkey! Is what I hear.
every time she does boulder toss in the back of my head, guys, and I want you to see every time on commentary too, I go, that's a nice boulder.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. Oh, there's that slide.
Man, King! Oh no, he is doing this on purpose to try to get under her skin, and I even just heard her laugh, and that's an indication that there was some form of reaction from Infinitii, and that's exactly what King wants. Even
nice.
if it's a laugh.
There's that whirlwind. Good blocks from Infinitii. So tempting to press a button in that moment.
How beautifully stayed over that ice ball. There goes those boulders.
Oop! That's what King wants. That power
was
side
like
so effective.
That was like the first Mortal Kombat movie with the guy that just jumps at SubZero and gets frozen.
Yep.
Later.
Yep. Just lands
Teleport.
and falls apart. There's a heck of a jump and a kick, though. I mean, he was traveling
It
far.
was.
He was going for it.
Ooh, is he dead? I don't know if this is guaranteed. It is not!
That is, though.
Ooh, okay, Infinitii, she stays alive.
Round 2. Fight.
Opening salvo from Sub. No dice, good blocks from Infinitii. Oh, there's the slide.
Ooh, nice air axe, too. Didn't even know that he had that loaded because he didn't use it this entire time, Josh.
So I'm full of surprises
Another
myself. Oh.
Ooh, and a rare punish on the Hell's Wrath. That fire beam of hers.
Oh, that
Red.
overhead. What a check. Standing one. Nope. And slap those axes right out of you.
The one throw that she attempted. And she got the chin check with the down 2. And another raw slide from King puts him on a match point, exhibition point here to take home the $600. Loser getting 400 still. Now, King didn't say what he would do if he won, did he? Infinitii was like, I would take him out to dinner.
Yep.
King's like, nah. Thanks for the
Thanks for the match. This is going to the bank.
Hey, thanks for the Xbox. Appreciate it.
All right, good distance. Oh.
Ooh, you're not getting over this wall.
Air control.
Very active.
Oh, SubZero says you're out of touch, and I'm out of time.
Huge jump in Hell's Wrath. That's a lot of damage even through the breakaway. And now Infinitii has the lead. And this is the perfect character to have this lead against. Just a force on the screen as much as nature. Look at that safety built in.
Oh!
Oh!
Rock beats
the
ice!
Ultimate call out right there. The ultimate call out from Infinitii. The rock wall absorbs projectiles. And then when amplified, if the initial rock wall had absorbed a projectile, it will activate a crushing blow, which is just shards of rock to the face. What an end for Infinitii. Dude, be a 6-9.
6-9.
She only needs 4 straight games to make it happen.
It can happen.
I believe.
It can happen. That's all she asks everybody, just to believe.
I've been playing a lot of Master Duel lately, so I've been believing a lot in the heart of the cards lately.
There you go.
And I recommend you all do so as well. Believe in yourself.
Believe.
Believe in the decisions that you make in games like this. Because confidence is key.
It is key.
If you hesitate, your opponent will take that hesitation and use it against you, trust me.
Confidence with the K, everybody. That Mortal Kombat confidence.
I'm going to quote the great Achilles in Troy. Never hesitate.
Eternity, take it. It's yours.
The Alliance! Overhead! So effective. SubZero, one of the few with that overhead that's a threat. You know, overhead is a threat from everyone, but not a combo off of it like it is here. But I think he's just got the creeping ice, no amplified ice ball. So he's going to be keeping it relatively safer in the pressure because he brought the creeping ice. Is that going to be it for round number 1? Oh my goodness, the damage off of that, Josh.
Wow.
King! Flawless victory
Wow.
to give him another match point.
These overheads. Here we go. ForeverKing could seal the deal. Infinitii playing on the back foot, but familiar territory for some victories here. In the corner, using all that defensive meter to break away. There's some damage being dealt, returning the favor.
Good offense there from Infinitii. Those tornado walls on Amplified is plus on block, if I'm not mistaken. The regular one's still safe, and it pushes your opponent away, so it just gives her breathing room every time. This character's all about control on the screen, those ground pounds. Instant low. Hell's Wrath is a beam from the sky that covers a lot of ground. And now, Setron going to work. She pulled out the boulder, and that's going to be the punish. One of the slowest things that she can do. You see the wind-up that it takes, and she did a stand 3. That's a high, and the down 2 is going to crush him forward.
Oh, good dodge. Good block.
Woo! Great absorb. King trying to bait something with that air axe off the interactable, jumping off the... Oh, another raw slide, you animal. That was... I love the risk that we're seeing from King to keep her on her toes.
And there's the fatal blow. Ooh, you had to do it, but just checking those ice balls coming your way. Listen, let me press these 2 buttons and get a guaranteed round victory here. Kabam!
Oh my goodness, hit him with a solar beam. It was super effective.
So many splinters. Looks so good on PC, everybody. Game Pass for PC. So many great games, including Mortal Kombat 11 on Game Pass PC. Check it out.
Ooh, that was such a graceful jump over that ice ball from Infinitii.
Oh.
I love
you
that.
Catch
King
him on
head.
the back foot, man. So effective. Ho ho! Catch him on the skull. Very effective.
Speaking of, oh my goodness, that range from Infinitii. Uh-oh. Backs to the corner now. I love the wake up 1-1 as a massive hitbox to it on that second hit. And so it lets you be a little bit wild, and from the range, you can catch people pressing buttons. King, what a health lead here. Has her under 30%. No fatal blow to worry about as well, Josh. And this is not a big damage dealing character as Cetrion. So there's not a lot to worry about right now. She's off her crushing blow, she's off her fatal blow.
Oh, there's the slide. Missing the axes.
Empty jump sliding, and you went over the tornado! Over the tornado, perfectly into the air axe. And ForeverKing gonna glide his way across the screen and take this 10-6. But what a match, what an exhibition that was.
What a match. What a series. What a performance from both players. We're gonna close this out with the 10 out of 10. Booyah. There
10
you
out
go.
of 10, and that's what was
ForeverKing.
needed to win here.
ForeverKing is your winner, everybody. Congratulations. What a series, Mr. Aquaman. You know, so much fun to see a 1st to 10 series because we saw the download, we saw the adjustments, the time to adjust, as you mentioned. And when you have this amount of time between 2 great competitors, you get to really see, you know, their personality play out across the different fighters. So really, my hat's off to Infinitii. Making ForeverKing sweat. But at the end of the day, ForeverKing was able to take it. Kudos, again, to both players. But do you have kind of any standout performance when it came to any one of these fighters here? I think, you know, the Sonya adaptation against Kung Lao, I'd say from Infinitii was pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, it was actually interesting to see the character choices that they went through. You know, Infinitii really had a nice roster of offensive, defensive, high risk and low risk characters, right? And you saw that with the Sindel. Sindel's actually inherently a really low risk character, but she played her really high risk early on. And then depending on the matchup, you saw her go to Jade, a lot more safe of a character. And then when the Kung Lao came out, she actually kind of like matched. I think she figured that she had to be the more aggressive one, right? And so she went with the Sonya Blade, and that aggression paid off. And at the end, the aggression wasn't paying off. She went back to a lot safer character in Cetrion. So both of these players, the fact that they had such a deep roster and could show us multiple ways of playing the game, that to me lets me know that both of them are incredible at Mortal Kombat 11. Is because if you can play a lot of people in the roster at a high level, and on top of that, let's just sprinkle on some bacon bits on top of this mixed salad, is that they can play multiple play styles on the fly in a single match when offense isn't working, or when people are blocking your high risks and you're just getting punished really hard for them. You go the character that's not going to take a risk. You might lose a little bit of reward, but hey, you're not going to get hit for 40% from Shao Kahn in that situation, you know? So little things like that, that's what made both players really stand out in this, was that alone.
All right, everybody, that was an amazing set. Let's go ahead and bring on our 2 players for the post-game interview. We got ForeverKing and Infinitii. Congratulations, ForeverKing, on getting the win. That was pretty dicey, a really great back and forth. And I think Mr. Aquaman wanted to ask about that crazy SubZero sliding, man. Like, that was, how do you do that?
No, not how. Why?
Why?
I mean, I can make some, educated, guesses as to why. But I think what it comes down to, is just him trying to keep her on her toes. But man, they were wild. Empty jump in the slide, round one start slide. Was that what the idea was, to just catch her off her toes there towards the end? Quite literally.
That slide is so unsafe. People wouldn't expect you to do it so many times, especially raw back to back, And you'll be surprised how many people I get that with. Just start of the round, slide, followed up by immediate slide. It gets people, like, because they're just not expecting it, and especially two in a row. And then once I start opening them up with multiple slides, then I just dash forward and, overhead them. So.
Yeah, that's what gets me online. I'm like, they're not going to slide twice, and then bam, they do, and I think, oh, geez, of course they are. Of course they are. Infinitii, some great sets. I really liked your Sonya play, really kind of getting the download in real time against ForeverKing's Kung Lao. Talking about the different fighters that you brought in the different matchups, what's your overall, thoughts and feelings throughout that entire series, and especially though to talk more about your Sonya play?
Pretty much, like, I feel like I played King so much, like, we're pretty much each other's lab partners, like, to where it doesn't matter what matchup we play, it's just we know each other's tendencies so well that, like, every match is crazy, every match is close, every match is, like, wild, unexpected, like, things that I wouldn't expect him to do and that he wouldn't expect me to do. So, like, a lot of the matches are, like, just trying to out-wild each other, but, like, in the end, that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it, like, me and him playing, because we know each other's tendencies more than anyone else's. We play, like, every day. So it was really fun.
Oh, that's great. It's great to have a lab partner that you get along with and can play a lot of Mortal Kombat with. So now, ForeverKing, you're able to get $600. Infinitii, you'll be taking home $400. I think that's going to be a great date night for Valentine's Day. So congratulations. ForeverKing, I think it might be a good time to get an Xbox, perhaps. You're doing well on PC, but Series X, Series S, I think that may fit in the budget, but we'll see.
I've been thinking about getting a Series S because I don't play a lot of games, so I don't need a lot of, memory or a lot of storage. So I think a Series S would be, like, perfect for me.
Well, there you go. Well, and you got a PC, you got Game Pass. Game Pass has PC games, everybody, so make sure to check out Mortal Kombat 11. It was great to have both of you here. Thank you so much for joining us for Valentine's Day. Infinitii, I'd love to start with you. If you'd like to plug anything, tell us where people can find you, and anything else that you'd love to share after such a fun series for today.
Yeah, all my socials are Infinitii_FGC, whether it be Twitter, Insta, Discord, Twitch, all of it. But Mortal Kombat in general, I just want to say that, like, Mortal Kombat has literally changed my life. Like, from letting me get the opportunity to play with Megan Thee Stallion, meet Omar Dorsey. But the best part about Mortal Kombat is that it led me to meeting the love of my life, ForeverKing. So thank you, Ed Boon, for creating this masterpiece, and just the community for being as amazing as it is. And yeah, thank you for this opportunity to show some hype Valentine's gameplay.
All right, well, thank you. That was wonderful. That was beautiful. ForeverKing, our winner for today. Anything else you'd like to share?
Hope everyone has a happy Valentine's Day. Can't wait to spend Valentine's Day with Finny. It was an awesome set. Hope you guys had fun watching. Thank you guys for having me. Hope everyone goes out and gets Xbox Game Pass and tries out Mortal Kombat 11 if you like what you've seen. And can't wait to play in more events in the future.
All right. We look forward to that as well. Speaking of events, Mr. Aquaman, super busy with the Coliseum. What do you have coming down the pipeline, my friend?
Oh, just loads and loads more tournaments for games, baby. That's what it's all about. Competition. Hoping to see some more from Xbox as well. Josh, you've hosted events there in the past. Hoping to see some more in the future. And you host a lot there throughout the week through multiple games. Just showcasing what Xbox is all about. But yeah, I run tournaments myself. I love stopping by over here at Xbox. You guys are doing wonderful things and putting on opportunities for these players. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to Infinitii and King for coming on and doing this. And that was such a fun match. I love it when two people play that have so much experience against each other, because that's where the wild things are. That's really what that book is about.
Love it. I knew it was about that. I need to reread that for sure. All right, everybody, that does it for our very special Mortal Kombat 11 Valentine's Day Matchmaker Showdown. A thank you to Infinitii, ForeverKing, Mr. Aquaman, and everybody that tuned in. Game Pass has PC games. Mortal Kombat 11 is on Game Pass for PC. Make sure to check it out and hit that follow button. As Mr. Aquaman said, we're live Monday through Friday, showcasing a variety of different video games, as well as putting on fun tournaments and show matches such as this one. Thanks again, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.